Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, back to hold up another pointless liquor store in XCOM, War of the Chosen. And I always wondered, do you think, like, supply raid is how petty criminals refer to robbing a liquor store? When they're sitting in their hideout slash lair, which is actually just some dude's apartment, watching Family Guy reruns, and then he looks down and notices he's out of Tanqueray. Do you think one of the two hypothetical I've got like a narrative built up in my head here, so you're gonna have to bear with me, because this is two gentlemen sitting in like a beat up old apartment in a shitty part of town watching Family Guy reruns. They're both petty criminals. Rick, let's say the leader of the duo's name is Rick, and then like his sidekick, his Robin, if you will, is named Tim, and Rick and Tim are sitting around watching their Family Guy reruns, and Tim looks down, notices that they're out of Tanqueray, and turns and he's like, "Well, we're out of gin again, Rick. Guess we gotta head down to Discount Spirits for another supply run." He actually makes the air quotes in the air with his fingers. Then they both laugh about how clever they are, grab their gear, and head down to Discount Spirits. And the mirth lasts right up until the point where they're at the storefront counter, and Rick demands a bag full of cash and a bottle of gin while lifting up the front of his shirt to, like, flash his gun that's tucked in his waistband to the cashier. But the cashier's been robbed 3 times this month, and honestly, he's fucking sick of it. So he pulls a shotgun out from under the counter. Rick promptly shoots himself in the foot while trying to pull his piece, and his accomplice Tim just takes off running. So there's Rick sitting on the floor, bleeding, and he wants a giant hole in his foot. And he winds up doing a dime in Attica alone because Tim got about 3 blocks before the cops busted him. Then he turned state's evidence and ratted out Rick for all the other shit they did in exchange for a plea deal. Yeah, that whole supply run, how'd that turn out for you there, Rick? Not so good. The Adventures of Rick and Tim, ladies and gentlemen. The Adventures of Rick and Tim. You're gonna miss them when they're gone, trust me. Anyway, let's put a team together here. We got Keanu, Ghost, Reeves. All right, we'll take Keanu. What else can we make? Keanu, how come you don't have a partner? You've been on a bunch of missions, buddy, but you have no cohesion with anyone. He's just a loner, I guess. Keanu, look at him over there shaking his head. He's like, "Nah, Pete. Keanu works best alone. John Wick thing's a one-man show. You know, except for my buddy, is it John Leguizamo who, like, fixed my car, I think? Yeah, except for him, I'm a loner. Oh, and Lance Reddick, too, the guy who works behind the counter at the Continental. Yeah, he's also alright. Was great in Fringe, by the way. Let's get Kirsten Ficus Dunst. New team member here, Kirsten Ficus Dunst. If you recall, we rescued a soldier not too long ago, and that soldier actually turned out to be Kirsten Dunst. Cheech and Chong, sure, you guys haven't got to go on a mission in a while. Let's get Cheech and Chong in on this one, and then any other bonded pair will do. I'd like to take Snoop and Dave Chappelle, but they're out on a covert action. Do we have another bonded pair who's in... We don't, actually. Well, let's take old Stephanie Germanotta, because Lady Gaga got some sweet kills on her first mission. The Fame Monster also turns out just has a monstrous thirst for blood. And then Matthew McConaughey, because he is... Never mind, I was going to say, he should be about ready to level, but Matty Mac is tired. I think Woody Harrelson just leveled. He did just level. Maybe we'll just take Soldier Boy? Let's just take Soldier. We got an open slot. 2 open slots. So, Keanu, let's give you Dragon Rounds. Do you have Shredder, by the way, Keanu? Hold on a second. If you have Shredder... Claymore, Blood Trail, Shredder... You're actually our tactical rigging guy. Which is great, because that means you can carry... Maybe we'll have you carry the med kit. Hold on. Do you have Shredder? You do not. Actually, and you all... Okay. Lady Gaga, you're fine with the med kit. Let's give Keanu then. He doesn't have Shredder. Let's give him some AP rounds. And then we'll give Kirsten Dunst here, who does not have Shredder. Actually, Kirsten Dunst does have Shredder. So hold on a second then. We're gonna give Kirsten Dunst. Well, we gotta give Keanu the... Good work, Pete. Keanu takes the Dragonfire rounds. Kirsten Dunst, she gets the AP rounds. There we go. That's how it works. Beautiful. It's a very difficult mission, huh? I mean, it's just a supply raid. The Sitrep is savage that says we get a lot of beastly enemies. I still, even after like 200 hours of XCOM 2, Don't know specifically what constitutes a beast. I'm guessing probably like chrysalids then. Or it could, you know what, it's probably, now that I think about it, it's probably berserkers. We don't like berserkers. They're actually relatively tough for us to deal with because we don't do a lot of damage and they got a lot of health. What we need really is for the berserkers to shoot themselves in the foot while lifting up their shirt to show the cashier the gun that's tucked into the waistband of their pants. That's what we're really looking for here. You ever wonder how many times that's happened during a robbery? Somebody trying to pull a gun out of the waistband of their pants just shoots themselves in the foot? I bet it's a big number. I bet it's a big number. Also, why not just buy a holster, man? If you're gonna go commit robbery, just get a holster. You look less suspicious with a gun holstered than you do with one tucked in the waistband of your shirt. If you're carrying around a holster and just like a visible piece, odds are you're probably licensed to carry.
We can't pass up this opportunity. We need to secure the area, eliminate any hostile resistance.
Yeah, you know, Bradford, this is not our first rodeo here. We've been on many and sundry a supply raid. Plus, we've got Kirsten Dunst backing us up on this one. What could possibly go wrong? Except for her whole career, what could possibly go wrong?
The disabled Advent convoy is just ahead. Engage and eliminate all hostile forces. Our initial readings were correct.
I'm guessing Ball of Derp is probably going to show up at some point on this mission.
Unrestrained subjects on this area.
Most unrestrained subjects, huh? So what, like a couple Vipers and some Berserkers? Nope, chrysalids. Alright, I was worried about those. On the plus side, those chrysalids are very close to an object that we could hit with a remote start, assuming we can get into range for a remote start. Can we? Please tell me I have somebody who's fast enough to get close. Nope. Perfect then. So what we really want to do then is just have them not patrol into us. In fact, what we kind of want to do is just hope they don't patrol. Let's get crazy close then. And more chrysalids. Chrysalids are a problem because they can, like, auto-reveal us. That's extraordinarily bad.
I can cover it.
Well, let's get into position as quick as possible so we don't have to move. And it turns out the one piece of gear we should have brought on this mission is a friggin' battle scanner. Smart money would have been on a battle scanner. Alright, Cheech, get up here. Oh, chrysalid poison's gonna be a problem too, because we can't fix it. Just don't burrow. Because we can kill chrysalids all day. As long as they don't burrow, we shouldn't have too much of a problem. So we've got some remote start opportunities here. Can't catch you. I mean, that truck should theoretically be... Oh, it's way too far away. I was going to say, theoretically, that truck should be explodable, but it's actually much, much too far out. We have you, throw a claymore here. We'd kind of like to double up on these guys. Just let's... 1 pop, 2 pop, 3 pop a lula. It's the 1 pop, 2 pop, 3 pop a lula. Then we just need somebody to shoot each one of these, and we're going to have 2 insta-vapes. That's what we're looking for. Lady Gaga, you can see that claymore from here, right? Well, we could have you go for the kill, or we could have you be the party popper.
I go where you tell me.
I think I want Lady Gaga to be the party popper. We're also going to use, like, a super abundance of our available claymores here. Which I'm not a fan of. Keanu, wanna maybe flick the jab here?
Placing the weapon.
So, Keanu and Gaga starting it up. Give me the rip. Lady Gaga. Give me that. Here comes the boom. Up. See you now, chrysalids. Lady Gaga does not mess around. When Lady Gaga drops the pop, you know you have been popped.
Moving as ordered.
A-R-T-P-O-P. Lady Gaga just art popped you, bro.
Now we wait.
Art popped your head like a balloon, maybe. So, Soldier, we'll have you throw one. Then we'll have Tommy Chong. Man, we're really going to be low on claymores after this, though.
I am at your service.
Tommy Chong's going to come up. He'll drop the deuce here.
It requires patience.
The deuce is in the second claymore, not the deuce is in Tommy Chong's going to take a shit on somebody. That's just not... That is not what I was getting at. I don't know whether, you know, I don't want to judge Tommy Chong. What he does in his private life with another consenting adult, that's entirely Tommy Chong's business. He's dropping deuces on people, then, hey, I say go do whatever makes you feel good, buddy. And chrysalids are all dead. Well, that was easy. The only trouble is going to be whatever else is left on the map. And it looks like another pot of chrysalids is the answer. Great. Well, we could double claymore these guys too, I suppose. Cheech, you want to run up this direction, buddy? These guys are patrolling, so let's make sure we're in cover at the end of the turn. Kirsten Ficus Dunst, why don't you come stand over here? And we're going to need our other claymore, which I think is being toted by Stephanie. Yep, okay, so Lady Gaga's got the other one. Gaga, let's get you up here.
I can get there.
Then we're gonna need a spotter to snap that off after we. Somebody's got to break it off in their ass after we plant it deep. I like Keanu Reeves for that job. Soldier, I think we'll just bring you up here.
In short order.
And Tommy Raydon Chong. Why don't you give birth to a daughter that a particular singing comedian, Perfidious Pete, is quite fond of, can sing a song about? The title of that song is actually Raydon Chong. That is not a berserker, though. That is a faceless. And what appears to be a stun lancer.
They have a patrol moving here.
Intriguing. So the question is, do we have enough silent killers and stings that if we grenade these guys once, we can take them out thereafter? And I think the answer is yes. So Cheech, I want you to do the claymore. Because you don't have sting. You do have silent killer, which would be helpful, but I think we'll be okay. So you drop that right there. We're going to try and avoid blowing up the supplies if at all possible. And then we'll have Soldier trigger that, since Soldier does not have silent killer or anything else useful. You know, Tommy Chong doesn't either. Chong, can you see it from there? You can. Let's have Tommy Chong trigger it now. No, wait, Tommy Chong does have silent killer. Does everybody have silent? No, Soldier does not have silent killer. Soldier boy, get up here and trigger it. Show me that pretty boy sway, Soldier. I mean, he is a pretty man. I gotta give him credit where credit is due. That Soldier boy is one handsome cat. So you guys have been exploded. And now you're about to get silent killer to all the hell. So, silent killers, let's get to work here. It's Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga somehow cannot see any of those chrysalids. I mean, that makes perfect sense. Right, so Gaga, you have silent killer, right? Yeah. 87%'s not fantastic. Just don't miss. Knit 1, Pearl 2. Lady Gaga art pops another head. ARTP OP.
My life is in your hands.
Keanu, you wanna get a piece here, buddy? 89% chance. 7 and what are you shooting at though? I saw the backdrop there, and I saw the faceless and the Advent Trooper in the back, and for like a split second, I got real worried. 99%. Man, Tommy Chong is a great shot though. Kill for Tommy. No chance to be revealed. We are silent killers. And now we gotta come up with a way to kill these two guys. Ideally, we're going for the double flawless in that we will not be revealed. All we really need to do is get them to like wander towards a vehicle that we could blow up. That's really all we need to do. Alternatively, we could soften each of them up with a sting and then just try and pick them off. I mean, we have enough people who have the sting ability. Probably. Like Raydon, you don't. How many other stings have we got? Lady Gaga does not have sting. Keanu Reeves? Keanu does have sting. So let's get Keanu over, say, here.
No time to spare.
We may have to take a turn to kind of rally up a bit.
I go where I am needed.
We're going to need a turn to get our shit together, is what I'm saying.
I'm reloading.
Soldier, you do not have sting, but Cheech Marin, man, Cheech's got a lot of great. Cheech, you have squad sight? No shit. Cheech has, all right. Oh, that's right. Cheech was our squad side guy. All right, Cheech. Well, let's just station you back here, buddy.
I will go.
Take advantage of your squad side. Kirsten Ficus Dunst. We're probably just going to have you chill. Tommy, let's put you over here.
That's a long run.
Lady Gaga. We're just getting the team back together. Cheech, you can overwatch.
I see everything.
Kirsten Dunst, why don't you just overwatch as well? Let's see what these guys do. As long as they don't step on someone, we should be in fine shape. If you guys would wander over next to that truck, though, that'd be real nice. Probably not close enough to make it count. Well, actually... I would rather have the supplies than deliberately destroy them. There's no real reason for us to destroy those supplies. I was about to say I'm fairly confident, but now that I've rethought it, I'm 100% confident, actually, that we can still get both of these guys with no real issues. We have Keanu Sting the Faceless. No chance he gets revealed. That's going to sting more than a little, although Keanu did do him a favor and hit him with the Dragonfire round, so it's at least going to cauterize the wound when he's done. What are you pointing at? You don't know I'm there. You don't even know what direction that shot came from. Keanu Reeves is that good.
Vault says I am to obey.
Kirsten Dunst comes up, puts a little bit of sting to the other guy. Bippity bap. AP rounds. Got rid of his armor and punched through it. And then we could just kill these guys with whoever the hell we want. Tommy Chong? You wanna grease faceless, buddy? Why not? Take one down. There you go. That's for you. Enjoy that kill. And with you being right there to spot for your distant friend, Cheech Marin. Cheech Marin does not have a shot. Yeah, Cheech Marin is a squad side guy, though, so he can move and shoot, right? Yeah, take the shot, Cheech. You're gonna bonus like this, Cheech? You cost us. All right, I was gonna say you cost us the double flawless. I'm gonna be absolutely furious. Lady Gaga's also a silent killer, but as a silent killer, let's give her the best possible silent kill shot. Like, let's just walk her right up to this dude and put the gun in his mouth. No chance we miss here. And Lady Gaga shows us how it's actually done.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure.
Well, I thought chrysalids were going to be a real challenge, but it turns out when they don't burrow, they just wander around and wait to die. Double flawless. Never even... They never saw us coming. Like, literally, they never saw us coming. Let's get a shot of the Fame Monster on this one. This feels like a Fame Monster poster. Their courage guides us. What are you doing with the... Is it like... Okay, so this is... I got a caption for this one. This is good here. So let's go to text. Their courage guides us. No, this is Lady... I should learn to spell lady, Pete. There's a Y in that. Lady Gaga. Lady Gagi. Man, the typing skills are on point today. Lady Gaga. Smell my finger. Can we rotate this very slightly to make it a little, like... I don't want that other... Yeah, there we go. This is what we're looking for right here. Just gotta frame it up there. So she's poking it right at our noses. And that one is my... yeah. Lady Gaga. Smell my finger. Loving it. That's the most... That should be the title of your next tour, by the way, Lady Gaga. The Smell My Finger tour. You put those posters on the wall in New York City, that concert sells out in 92 seconds. Even the people who online pre-ordered are not going to be able to get tickets somehow. They'll be like, but I pre-ordered online. They're like, sorry, it's already sold out. But I pre-ordered. Yep, too late, apparently.
To return us to the chaos of the old
Lady Gaga. That's perfect. So good.
United in the elders' love for us, we shall prevail.
What are you talking about, Speaker Ryan? Do you think if you come out and be like, you know, I am Speaker of the House, Paul Ryan, and I really need third row seats for Lady Gaga's Smell My Finger tour, and they're like, I don't care if you are Speaker of the House, sir. Sold out means sold out. Then they quietly give tickets to the minority leader just to spite him.
Even one Reaper left standing. You can bet they're still in the fight. Finger on the trigger.
What about Willie Nelson? Is he still in a fight with his finger on the trigger? No, he's definitely out of the fight with his finger 6 feet under dirt, maybe pushing up a daisy. It's as close as he's getting to end the fight. We picked up a repeater, which is sadly disappointing in that it's just a regular variety, but we're still glad to have it. Also got 75 alloys, 55 crystals, 162 supplies, a bunch of crystalline corpses that we can't do anything with. A faceless corpse will probably turn into a mimic beacon, which, speaking of which, can we build one of those? Dave Chappelle. I mean, you guys can't, can you guys do your bond while you're on, aren't you guys on a covert action? Hold on a second. Yeah. Snoop and Chappelle are on a covert action. How can they improve their bond? Also, the bond training thing is being used. Soldier and Kirsten Dunst have bonded immediately. They went on one mission together and suddenly they're in love? Oh, God. I mean, this is just fated to be then. Yo, man, I gotta give me some of that spider chick, yo. Come on. Maybe she just couldn't withstand his pretty boy sway. All right, let's do this. Hell yeah. They're all out of bubble gum. I'm not sure either one of them can spell bubble gum. Yeah, we gotta change this. We gotta change this text a little bit. They're all out of bubble gum. No. Also, Tom's handwritten is like the worst font of the car plates is ugly too. Also ugly. Better. Yeah, I like this one. It's the most ludicrous. It's like the Comic Sans of XCOM 2. So, no, I don't want to change the font. I want to change the text, though. Also, if we're going to do bubblegum, like, we should definitely make it, like, bubblegum pink, right? You mean by Posterama text? Everything must be in Posterama.
This is the voice of the resistance, spreading the truth about what's really happening out there. Word from the front lines, XCOM has once again proven that despite what Advent would have you believe, humanity isn't going down without a fight.
I like this much better. They may not know how to spell it, but they're all out of bubblegum. Perfect. Two poster masterpieces, really. Man, how quickly Kirsten Dunst fell for Soldier Boy. That guy, Soldier, you know what? You got game, bro. You got game. Glad to have you on the team, have that game working on my side. I'm also glad that this episode is over. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to see more double flawless missions, it looks easy now, and maybe it will stay easy throughout the campaign, but there are several things that really have me terribly worried. For instance, I'm just looking at the old wall up here. I can't help but notice we have no chosen bus and we have no alien rulers. The alien rulers particularly have me very concerned. I'm not sure how we're going to handle those. And then high health enemies with tons of armor like sectopods and gatekeepers, I'm thinking are also going to be a real tough row to hoe. And you know what? Surprisingly, may be the toughest challenge in the campaign. I was actually thinking about this the other day. I think Archons are going to be a real problem. We'll see, though. We'll see as the campaign continues. If you enjoyed this episode, drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to see whether or not we can handle a pod of like 3 Archons and a Gatekeeper, or whether they just poop all over us, might consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes of XCOM every single day. Right now, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.